choose to love where freedom flies. From my heart where the light keeps shining. And I choose to feel the whole world crying for the strength that we can rise above. I choose love.
Welcome back. Thank you for returning, and I know this will bless your day and everything in your life. We are here today with Larry from Grace Healing, and he has so many blessings to share with you. I had brought up with me a question someone had of, how do I get there? How do I get to God? Well, here's Larry.
Well, when you said that, the thing that jumps out to me, because I'm looking at this through a point of discernment, and in discernment, I could recognize, well, where are you going? What do you mean, how do I get to God? God is in you.
How simple.
Exactly. God is in you. Why are you trying to pursue something that is in you by surrender? The challenge is we become so pursuant in human guise of goal setting and this and accomplishment and that, and we got to get this and we got to get that. We think that God is a mountain to achieve. We've got to get up to Mount Kilimanjaro and we got to get to the peak, because if I don't get to the peak, I don't actually get God. So if I only make it to the point where the oxygen is an issue, I ain't ever going to see God. And we forget that God is within. And the only way to achieve that awareness is to first surrender into the presence of God. Not the definition of self that we form. Because like you hear many meditative groups, oh, seek self to find a higher self. And in me, I would ask, well, from discernment, well, why would you seek a lower form to understand a higher form? Why wouldn't you seek directly to the highest form, Creator's presence, formed within you, governing every single breath of your existence? Seek that place, already in you, not on the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, not in the mountains of Tibet, not far, far away, deep within you. In that, through surrender, in the process of prayer, surrendering all things that we think we need for ourselves because we trust God already knows the things we need. Then we move into prayer. God moves us to be in prayer for others. Then we center ourselves and meditate upon the presence of God when we're completed in the prayer, which is a prayer formed for others. Meditation awareness, we breathe, we move, then we enter upon our day, and all of a sudden throughout that day, discernment or wisdom enters our heart and our minds to bring the clarity to the issue that we surrendered before we entered God's presence. And again, God's presence is within you. So you don't have to get to God. You don't have to chase God down. God is already present within you. It's when you start to chase outside of yourself that you're going to get pulled off in all kinds of different directions. You're going to get all kinds of instructions that will lead you to places that are other than God, in my personal opinion. And there's so many religious beliefs out there that seem beautiful. They seem very welcoming. But when you really start to analyze them, you start to realize they don't align with the attributes of God. So it's important that as you surrender into self, taking this a step further, how do I get to God? Okay, well, that's through surrender, and you already know that God is within you. However, I'm getting this message. Does this message come to you through purity, clarity, unity? Does it come through you to the gift of magnifying and expressing life upon another? Or does it come on in such a way that you're going to put somebody down? If it's putting somebody down, that's not of God. That's a voice within self being ego or spiritual influence governing you. If it comes in a way that is magnifying God's presence in others, embrace and move forward. That's the simplest way to describe it.
Thank you. Simplicity always helps us all get there.
Yes,
thank you.
most definitely.
Thank you so much, and thank you for here, and blessings today.
Thanks for being here.
I choose to love where freedom flies. From my heart where the light keeps shining.